It is time. It's time, boys. It's time. It's time. It's time. It is time. It is time. It is time to play the game. Where the fuck is my phone gone? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. My phone gone. Yo, 8 Max, what's up, man? You're the first one here. That's crazy, bro. Holy shit, that's fast. 8 Max, crazy, man. You're a fast boy. You're a real fast boy. How you doing, my brother? Sheesh. We still coping? We still coping? We still coping? Do we still believe? Do we still believe in Shark Texas Champion or not? Is it over? Is it over or not? Good man. Just waiting patiently. At least, bro. At least, bro. At least, bro. At least, bro. They communicated that shit this time. At least. At least they were like, yeah, let's not do this weekend. Let's do it after the weekend. I'm really happy that they did that shit because, yeah, you know what I mean? That shit was egregious, man. That shit was egregious, bro. Egregious, bro. Unbelievable, man. We fucking waited, bro. We fucking waited 14 hours and we played for 20 minutes. That's it, man. Welcome to the fucking game, you know? Crazy, bro. Crazy, 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 bro. Sheesh. What's this? What's Berserker stance? Oh, I'm in Berserker stance now. That's better. Shit, man. We actually finally got some clarity in here, man. Holy shit. It's insane. It's fucking insane. Ooh, he's nice. Is it again? Zoom thing. Jeez, the damage is crazy. Yo, Monday they're gonna launch, I think. Yeah, man. Let's cope even more, bro. Let's keep coping. Let's keep coping. Let's keep hoping. Monday where they release that shit for sure, bros. Monday for sure, bros. No? Monday, no. Monday they'll release that shit for sure. Or are we coping again? Are we coping again, boys? Oh fuck, it's two. Are we dead? Are we dead? Oh, we're fucking dead. Is this Epoch, bro? Nah, bro. This is not Epoch, bro. This is Turtle Wow, man. Die zijn gewoon te mooi. Die wil niet opeten. Nice. They will release Monday, Tuesday, but there will be crashes and fixes all the time. I hope that someone is literally working on it right now. I really hope they're actually working on it right now. But that last fucking post, yeah, they fucked me up. That last fucking post, bro. I want to do hardcore. It's way more fun. That last fucking post, they kind of said, but I don't really believe these people anymore. But they literally said, let me pull that shit up. They literally say here, it's crazy. Here. We are at a stage where the server is in a stable state, where it can be booted up. There will be crash for us to fix, and the server stability will gradually improve as we deal with those. Yeah, okay, you're right. So whenever they will turn that shit up again, it will be fucking messy again. That's literally what he says here. That's crazy. But at the same time, high pressure, blah 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 blah. We don't want to do this weekend. Yeah, so Monday is not going to be the best day. I think Monday is still going to be a bit, Monday is still going to be a bit cringy as fuck, no? Monday is going to be fucked again, man. Fuck, bro. Seriously, man? Do we have to spam that shit the entire Monday as well? Do we have to spam that shit Monday as well the entire fucking time? Yo, Legend Man, what's up, brother? Do we have to spam that shit? Where did they say Monday? Yeah, that's a bit of a quote, but they literally said we're going to take the weekend off. After that, we're going to continue with the server. So, if they are truthful, that pretty much means Monday, no? But yeah, there's a big chance that Monday will be as scuffed as as Friday. Friday was crazy, bro. Friday was fucking crazy, bro. They have day jobs, bro. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Actually, maybe you're right. Yeah, of course they have, right? They have been trying to launch the server for. This is literally week 3 now. So I'm guessing these guys had like maybe a week or 2 off from work in order to get everything running and monitor everything, right? But I think they missed that window now, and most of them now got to go back to real life, like most of us are. That's why I was offline yesterday the entire day too. So I think now, with the first 2 weeks past, most people, I think a good chunk of the people who are super hyped about this are just now like, oh, I'll just return whenever everything works properly, whatever. You know what I mean? So I think whenever they are going to try this shit again, it's going to be really easy to get in. I'll be there. I predict tomorrow. I'll predict tomorrow. Trust me, it will not go online Monday, maybe for 10 minutes as testing. They are stalling and baiting us for every day 10 minutes. I already gave up on Epoch. Wait for Turtle Out. Hey, look what I'm playing, bro. Turtle Out Hardcore. There isn't more you can do right now. Epoch is pretty much dead. Safe to say. It was sabotage? You think so? You think that there was malicious intent behind this shit? You think there was this was you think someone botched with this shit? I think they I think they never did true testing, to be honest. I think the beta and all that shit was super how do you say that? It was all concentrated on the big new things, like the new raids, the new world bosses in Tenorus, Full Chen, Onyxia, Battlegrounds, maybe a couple of new dungeons. I think everyone was like focusing on that, but nobody really tested like the new zones and shit. So the moment they got out, there were so many issues that you would see in a fucking alpha game, like the fucking dwarven area being clogged. by the new gnome area. Apparently they fixed it, and then a lot of people took the Zeppelin and somehow couldn't travel. Like those are super, super. How do you say that? Those are issues you should have found like 3 years ago. No, so I feel like we're still like testing this shit super hard. Like we are literally doing alpha right now. Literally. That shadow launch was a fail. They lied saying it was a test. Yeah, that was a big gaslight. Huge gaslight. Like the biggest gaslight ever. Because that was a relaunch. That was literally Friday was literally their official relaunch of the server. They were super confident about it. And when it got fucked up again, they had to lie again and say, thanks for testing, boys. That's crazy. That was a fucking lie. It's crazy. These people were bro, their general chat after that blew up, man. Like, everyone was like, bro, do you guys think we're idiots or something? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is a test. You guys just watched the launch again. What are you talking about, bro? That was not so truthful, huh, guys? Steel Smith, yo, bro, what's up, man? Turtle feels like shit to play. Do you think this looks like shit? Like what's so shit about this? This looks amazing, no? It's like look at the Zeppelin in the background. You know, this is class. That's man. This is cinema, no? I'm just literally leveling here, and you see this. How is this shit? It looks fucking amazing. This game looks super cool, smooth. I do not. I don't know. It's a good game. What's the problem? I really do not see the problem here. Yeah, I see a lot of haters on the client. I don't. I personally do not experience any issues due to the client. Nothing. Like maybe you guys weren't there in 2005 and before, or never played private servers. For me, this is what classic looks like. It feels like if I see the videos of Ascension and shit, Bronzebeard, I feel like that shit is fake as fuck. Honestly, Project Epoch to me, that's just they are right on the edge there. They are right on the edge there of how far you can go with how classic looks. If they would take it as one step further, it would have been retail minus. I feel like Bronzebeard is just definitely retail minus. It will open up Monday like 10 to 25 minutes for testing, and then we'll shut it down. And then, trust me, next excuse will come as announced. Yeah, I believe so. But I'll be there. I'm the dude, man. I'm the streaming dude, you know? I've been blazing this fucking server for 3 weeks now. I want to be there when it launches. I want to play the game. I want to be ahead. I want to, you know what I mean? I want to play with you guys. I'm actually, I'm locked in. Like, yes, I don't have the greatest expectations of the third relaunch, but I'll be there, man. I'll be broadcasting it. I'll make sure you guys have a spot, a place to, come together and see, like, okay, this dude is in or not. You guys can check my stream. I always have, like, the latest Discord thingies up and stuff. So I'll just be that dude, man. But yeah, to be honest, man, I do not believe that Monday, even if they turn that shit up on Monday, it's probably going to be scuffed again. Because I feel like that whole last post pretty much said we are not going to work on this on the weekend. We're fucking tired. We are going to continue after the weekend. So all the issues they had at Friday, I don't think they are now resolved. You know what I mean? The TWILE client is way too broken. The problem is not graphic style. The problem is the automation macros and overall clunkiness. So be more specific. When do you experience this clunkiness when you play the game? When exactly? Like, I'm literally like playing the game right now, right? I'm just playing. I'm charging. I don't have macros yet on this guy because he's level fucking 8. But I have a level 32 warrior non-hardcore that I'm playing. I was just playing him on stream. I got the macros for charge, battle stance, heroic strike, berserker stance, and all that bullshit, right? Because he's level 32. I feel no clunkiness at all. Actually, I don't know. I honestly don't know what you guys are talking about. Ulmert's been blasting this weekend. Oh, let's go, bro. Let's go. That's really, really, really good to hear, man. Ulmert's. I would really, 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 really like to interview one of those guys, the Ulmert's guy. But the problem is, I do not have the expertise, man. I would probably be sitting there and ask them the dumbest questions because I do not know how this shit works on a technical level, bro. Not even on a basic level, to be honest. So, but I think people really want to get to know this guy. I think people really want to know who is this knight in shining armor who would single-handedly, literally running the game. Literally, the rest is just. I feel like the rest of the guys are a few mascots or something, and that Olmert is like the dude. You know what I mean? Driz, what server? This is Turtle Wow Hardcore, bro. Turtle Wow Hardcore. Whenever you say the still alive thing, you know it's hardcore, and you also know it's Turtle Wow, because only Turtle Wow shows clearly that you're doing hardcore. Base client is clunky. Modded is not that bad, but the automation is not okay. The amount of Lua stuff you can do is not fair. I do not know what you're talking about, bro. I honestly like. I've played this game for a long. Like I've played this server for 2.5 years, bro. I've done everything. I've done 40-man rating, 10-man rating, PvP, leveling. I leveled 3 times. I almost leveled 2 times to level 6. 3 times to level 60. I don't know, man. I feel like all that shit you're talking about is like super technical. Uh, and maybe objectively is something that works less advanced than all the new shit on paper. But in reality, whenever you play the game is fun. You know what I mean? It just works. The game is good. So I feel like you are. I feel like people like you are a little bit too caught up in the technicalities of things, while in reality the game is literally fine. You can literally have the one button from retail. You can literally have the one button from it. What do you mean? They have done several tweaks in the client, and even if it's old, they have modernized it. Imagine how many content bugs we didn't. Yes, Raptor X, bro. Monday is not going to be smooth. I'll be there, but it's not going to be smooth. Hey, hell, you can auto kick. In Turtle Wow, like a cheat code? You mean like you can put an add-on in there that automatically kicks a cast? I think you'll only fuck yourself because let's say somebody casts like in a PvP moment, right? And somebody casts Hearthstone, and you kick that automatically. He fucked you then, because then he can just do a hard cast heal in your face. Like you don't like what's that's not good. It's not good. You gotta trust your instincts and your guts and your skills there. The only way they will fix all this shit is to run the server. Yes, blimey, I agree. Sometimes you gotta just do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta fucking crank that shit and just fix that shit. But I think they are ready to do that. I think Monday, from Monday on, is going to be the time and where they're just gonna crank the server. They're just gonna let people play, and whenever something bad, really bad happens, like with the fucking gnome area, right, and where people literally couldn't like advance and progress, That's when they like cut it off. Like, let's fix that. Let's fix that. So I feel like that's what they should do now because they can never do this shit by themselves anymore. Like they need us. They need like 10,000 people discovering every mistake, and and then put in tickets and shit. That's the only way they'll ever discover the mistakes of the game. There's no way that now in the weekend's time they can literally uh, comb out the entire world of the game and look at the mistakes. It will not get discovered like that. Not only that, you can choose what to kick. Yeah, that's overpowered. That's overpowered. So you're saying this? Do you know what the name of that add-on is? That's a crazy cheat, man. I actually want that add-on because I play a rogue, but it's probably bannable. No, a fucking add-on that can you can literally choose what move you always kick. So like heals and shit is crazy. Um, how they couldn't see that the stairs were missing? Yeah, that shit like that, bro. Tells me they had zero intent of testing that shit themselves. And if they do not have any intent to test that shit themselves, be real and just say, "Hey guys, we implemented a lot of new shit. Therefore, therefore, we need your help to test this shit. We're gonna turn on the servers for I don't know 2 or 3 hours. Go and fucking play the game. Enjoy. There is a ticket system. Please, whenever you come across something that's obscuring your gameplay, what is super weird, let us know." I think that's the only way. I think right now that's the only way to play the game. Cause yeah, you know what I mean? Yo dude, Gilu53, what's up, bro? Client mode allowance from some insane cheating in TY, super wild laser strips and more roid macros. So you gotta give me those macros, man. I wanna play with those macros, bro. Like that's insanely good. Server is on, so it's not Copium anymore. What? No, it's not on. No, 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 no. They closed this shit off for a weekend. They closed this shit off for the weekend. They were super tired, bro. They were super tired. They are stubborn. They'll keep doing shadow launches. I don't mind personally, but they should just be real. Like, hey guys, the servers are out. It's time to test this shit out. We need you guys to find all the mistakes. Until then, just play the game, enjoy. You can level. We will not reset your character, so it's basically launched. But we expect a lot of bullshit. Let's just rip it. You know what I mean? I think that's what they should do now. It's over. Like, don't they do not have the manpower to actually create the game themselves. It is what it is. Did you see the news that it was one of the devs that sabotaged the launch? Where did you see that? No, I did not. They are not going anywhere. They will fix this eventually. Yeah, yeah. I think they are going through with this. This is even though the start of the Project Epoch was a fucking failure. It's still literally, I think, the most successful launch ever in the private server scene when it comes down to popularity. So they cannot just throw this away. There's no way. If you throw this away, you're an idiot because there's serious money to be made here. These people could seriously have great careers if they just fix it. So why would they? This could be life changing for these people. Like what? You know what I mean? The prune went wrong as hell. Loads of people got shit taken, even though they're not 15. That's crazy. The closer we get to turtle release, the more hype for Epoch goes down. Yes, that's true. And I have a level 15 on there. I already fixed the client, so Turtle WoW runs smooth and got the add-ons already. You got a level 15 on Turtle WoW? Or what do you mean? Oh shit, two mobs. I should not be doing this. As a hardcore warrior, I should just run away. Also, they don't have sophisticated anti-bot and cheating systems like Turtle WoW. Yeah, that's going to be a huge problem. I missed this drama. I was partying. That's good for you, man. I was partying too yesterday, the entire day. That's why I wasn't online. I was like, yeah, I was so glad that they were clear about not doing this shit on Saturday. I was so torn. I was like, wait, do I throw away all my weekend plans to stream? Because my stream was going well. There was a chance we can play the game. I really want to be there at launch because I am a Project Epoch content creator. So it would be really, really weird if I made like almost a month long of videos and content and shorts about this game. And whenever the game comes out, I'm not there. Like, no way, right? So I was super, super glad that they said like, okay, bruh, okay, guys, it's time. We're gonna stop this weekend. We just gonna chill, and the weekend is the weekend. You know what I mean? I'm really glad they did that because yeah. Yes, Magic. One of the devs sabotaged the launch. A guy on YouTube talks about it. Can you? What's the name of the video? Let's watch that shit together. That actually sounds super interesting. Um, I will wait for Blizzard's Gamescom. Hopefully, they will announce Classic Plus, and I can go back playing greedy corporate demons, paying greedy corporate demons. Yep. Well, at least I think if Blizzard actually, actually is going to look at Project Epoch, Turtle WoW, and just make that, they could literally right now make the greatest MMO of all time. And all they have to do is use their classic shit. Like, they don't have to do much. You know what I mean? And they have money, they have everything. They could release like 10 servers. Like, it would be completely fine, man. TWOW has no anti-cheating. You are all delusional. People don't like Turtle WoW because their PvP server is dead and they have a shop basically pay to win. There's no pay to win in Turtle WoW. You can pay to win if you like buy gold from like third party websites, right? But there are no like look at this donation rewards here. Okay, let's be real. There's a little pay to win here. If you count like you can literally in Turtle WoW buy uh you can buy like a robot that checks that it's like a mailbox. Basically you can literally buy a pocket mailbox. Something like that is super convenient, something that, makes the game way more convenient, but it doesn't really create, increases your player power. And they don't have anything like that. They got like the Actioneer, they got the Repair Bot, things like that, dual spec and shit. But there's no way to pay Turtle WoW directly in order to make your character stronger. That does not exist. So, personally, I do not mind the Turtle WoW's shop, but there are some mounts in there that are like an abomination to Classic WoW, to be honest. But, yeah, dual spec for gold is pretty good, but it does not make your character stronger. It just, it just makes gameplay more convenient. But your character will literally not improve when it comes down to player power. But for some classes, that could be insanely huge. Yes, there are bots in Turtle. Nobody can really stop botting. It's an arms race. Yeah, that's too bad. But Blizzard has the same thing, no? Blizzard has like, come on, like, are we going to flame Turtle WoW for having problems that literally every MMO has? That's not. I don't. There's nothing unique to that. I don't think like you can flame Turtle WoW for that, but that means you're flaming the entire MMO world. You know what I mean? That's not on them really. Yo, can I ask why you chose YouTube over Twitch for streaming or considering both? Because Project Epoch is not allowed on Twitch, and therefore I don't really have competition. I started streaming 2 weeks ago or something, Bro, I just turned on my stream. I have 50 live viewers. The day before yesterday, whenever the server came out, I peaked at a 250 live viewers. Something that you should work like 3 years for a fucking Twitch, bro. So YouTube, right now, specifically private server, is by far the meta. But if you want to become like a big Twitch guy, sorry, streaming guy in World of Warcraft, um, and there is not something like this going on, I think Twitch is still better because Twitch has this type of ecosystem with all these other streamers, and if you somehow manage to get in that circle, you can grow really quickly. Let's say, do you guys know Sargako? He's like a Twitch streamer, WoW streamer. He plays literally every version of WoW, right? On a pretty decent level. He's always like doing mythic raids and all that shit. But he also always has like a level 60 hardcore character. He's always pretty serious. But he was like, I think he's like been streaming for like 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. The moment he got like more into like the OTK slash soda pop and circles and shit, oh, he 10x'd his viewership because people associate him now with the greats. You know what I mean? So I think if you actually want to get really big, I think Twitch is mandatory. But right now, at this moment, if you want to play private servers, especially Epoch, I think this is a really great way to start. Like, I'm not sure what I should do to keep this stream running after this hype dies down. Like, I'll probably retain like 5% of the guys who are here right now because this is just hype and this is just interest. But maybe I can somehow convert it. But there's more of this, right? This is not the last time. There's like the Turtle Wild thing that's coming out. Bronzebeard is coming out, so I can ride those waves as well, and maybe a new hardcore comes out on the Blizzard server. Maybe Classic Plus on the Blizzard server comes out. So I think this is a great way to catch the first wave. And after that, I'll probably try to dual stream on Twitch too, but I can't do that right now. Uh, YouTube is cooking. YouTube is really good right now, actually. Like, look at speed. Like the biggest streamer on Earth did it on YouTube, right? Like he literally whenever he does a stream, bro, and he goes to like I don't know Denmark or whatever, bro. He got like 200,000 people watching him live, right? So I feel like Twitch, it's stability. Twitch is community. Can provide Twitch can provide a lot of things for streamers, but YouTube is like a wild horse, bro. It's like a wild card. If you somehow do it well on YouTube, you can immediately become like a fucking Logan Paul or it's weird. I don't know why. YouTube still has like so many people. This looks like a fucking bot. What is this guy doing? Look at this. He's just sending in his pet to kill shit. It's like what is this? He's just standing here. Super weird, no? Bronzebeard is a PTR. It's at PTR. I got just invited yesterday, so it's not coming quick. How old are you, bro? I'm too old. I'm super old. You are allowed to. I'm literally Asmongold's age, by the way. You are allowed. It just pains me too much to say the age. You are allowed to stream private servers on YouTube, even when you have like 3-4 digit viewers. I think so. I believe this is possible. Yes. If it's not, then I haven't been banned yet. I had um I had 250 viewers when it came out. Zero issues. I think I literally was like top 3 streamer on this whole thing, like the Project Depot thing. Bro, you have Muzzy. I think he had like 600 viewers, right? You had the K Pasa guy, something. He was in between, I think, right? So there's no way. This is all fine. This is all fine. This is all fine. You can Blizzard with 99 chance not copyright you. Yeah. Maybe if I become like fucking huge, then they will take down my videos like they did with Project Epoch on YouTube. I heard they took down Project Epoch's trailer or something. So that means they could probably make a case, but I'm not there, bro. Like, who cares? And if that happens, I'll just switch to fucking, I'll just play it or like whatever. I'm just streaming the game, yeah. It's like it's not my game, bro. But I'm kinda promoting it. But I'm also very critical of it. Like I'm literally just an independent. I'm pretty much an independent journalist who's checking this shit out. Because I say good shit about it, about the game, also really bad shit about the game, right? I don't care. So I'm not like a glazer or anything. I don't, yeah, whatever. You will be like S fan. He is doing great, man. He kind of made the switch from WoW only to like real life. That's so chill, bro. He can just walk around. He can literally go anywhere in the world and just stream that shit, and he would have like 5,000 viewers. That's so crazy, bro. Like his real life shit is doing way better than his game shit. Like way better than his game shit. It's crazy. Yeah, like literally, he's like a free human being. It's insane. He literally lives outside of the Matrix. It's nuts. And he's like a super chill guy too. So he has zero enemies, right? Like he has no political opinions on his stream. Like he's just chill. You know what I mean? Like you got all these streamers who like grow really fast because they have something to say about certain areas of the world or certain demographics and shit, like Nick Fuentes or Candace Owens, Asmongold. But I would feel super awkward if I was a streamer like that and I had like super hard criticisms of some kind of religion or a country, and then you go outside. I feel like those people are kind of worried. Like, no way, you know what I mean? Like, can't really like put so much hatred on people and then just go outside. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's like super annoying. I think that what SFan and shit is doing, like, or Guzu or Zaryu or Peekaboo, like those guys, they're not the biggest streamers, but I think their position is the best, is the most valuable, and the most. It's like they have like their position is priceless. I would rather be a streamer with 50 and 100 viewers and I could like walk around, go to like crazy places in the world, stream that shit, and be like 15,000 viewers and stuck at home because you're like this political destiny guy. You know what I mean? Political grifting, true. Of course, it's profitable, but the problem with being a political grifter is that you have to pick a side. It's really hard to be like this centrist guy. It's impossible because there will always be this moment where you cover an issue and then you voice an opinion, and then boom, oh yeah, shit, this guy's pro-Israel now. Oh shit, this guy's pro-Russia now. You know what I mean? I think that happened to Destiny and Asmongold as well. Like boom, oh he's the Trump guy. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Asmongold is in reality he's super centrist and is like pretty much like a hippie, but he leans a bit more right than most, and now he's the Trump guy. You know what I mean? It's super annoying, bro. I think that would be so annoying. The Netherlands is a good place to do not get involved in politics. Are you from the Netherlands, bro? Yes, the Dutch are less vocal about their political affiliations, I guess, than America, relatively speaking. Like in America, people literally wear like fucking Trump hats and shit, right? In the Netherlands, you would never see someone in the out glazing a politician on their clothing. Never. That would be super weird to see here. People would think that guy would be fucking insane. Like people would think that guy was like a retard, literally. Like what the fuck, right? But I feel like there's a lot of radicals here. but it's all a bit obscure. You know what I mean? But I think every country has that. I think every country has that. I live in Germany. I think Germany is the same. I think Germany is the same. People, obviously there's a far right, obviously there's a far left, but I think if you're just in the streets, there's no not knowing where what areas are for what political. You know what I mean? Like obviously the big cities will always be more left leaning, and the outskirts will be more conservative, obviously. But I don't think there's people walking around in Germany with a fucking Angela Merkel t-shirt or something, right? Or whoever is the PM right now. I have no idea. Destiny literally said he's fine if all Trump supporters get shot. Yeah, but he's grifting. He's grifting. He's grifting. He's I actually saw his timeline, man. I watched him a lot actually, just out of curiosity because I always watch big streamers just to see like okay what are these guys doing? How does it work? What should you do? Blah blah blah. I've seen this guy's path, man. I've seen this guy off and off since 2016, bro. This guy is I think he started off as a super left leaning guy. He did like all these interviews with people like John Tron, who was like who appeared to be like super racist and shit. You know, with the eugenic shit. You know, he was like, yeah, we need to make more white children and shit, like super serious shit. But his channel was like super wholesome, so it was super weird. And I think Destiny outed him for that, and that made Destiny super famous almost 10 years ago. And now, from that moment on, he was always like drifting from that position. And later on, I think he is always the first dude that recognizes that it's important to go super hard on issues in order to grow, as the right usually does, and the left never usually does. I think he's always like, if he hears like people being like super radical in the internet, he just wants to be the contrarian of that. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, if you're hard, if you're gonna be hateful, yeah, then fuck you. Then fuck you, all the fucking Trump kids that got drowned in that fucking river and shit. Like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. He's just a clown. It's a clown. He's a clown. I'm not German. I'm from Hungary. So how is the political climate right now in Germany when it comes down to like what I'm talking about? Like, if you walk in the streets in Germany, do you see a lot of politics? I don't think so, right? I think Germans are really conservative with their political opinions. No, there's no way. There's like flags everywhere and shit. Yeah, nobody cares. Well, people care, but not like that. That time has passed over there. I like you. You have a nice guy. Rare to find these days. When all people are radicalized. I think not being radicalized right now is a new radicalization, bro. Literally, because it's really easy to pick a side. It's really easy to pick a side. You know, it I think everyone who's in political spheres on social media is always in some kind of echo chamber because the algorithm pushes you into one. Like I watched one fucking video of what's happening in Israel from the perspective of the Palestinians, for instance. Maybe I interact with that video, maybe I look at the video too long, or repeat the video, or like it, or whatever. Boom! Now I get now I the next 10 videos are pro Palestinian, anti fucking Jewish Instagram videos. You know what I mean? People get radicalized super fast, bro. 10 videos further, and you get like the fucking trance music and the fucking pictures with people with big noses and the well shit, bro. Like the first video is a news article, the next video is like a pro Hitler. You know what I mean? It goes super fast. This doesn't look good. It's how it is because it's literally because of the algorithm. It's algorithm. We have seen this story before. It's algorithm. Only back then people were easy to sway as well because the media was owned by a really small group of people. You know what I mean? So that was also super fast. It was like If you 100 years ago had like a newspaper or something, or a radio channel or TV, bro, that was a godly power back then, man. But now the godly power is the algorithm. Because there's a million opinions right now, but people will be stuck in one. What the fuck? I'm getting murdered. Holy shit. What the where's my fucking food, by the way? We Team America, World Police to step up. Yeah, not really. Germany's immigration policy is greatly exaggerated. Not half of it is true. I do not know what their policy is. I think Germany is super open. A lot of people don't like it, but it's just not like the Netherlands. Like they let everyone in. They don't care. I like shopping groceries in Germany. It's cheaper. A lot of people in the Netherlands do that, or go to Belgium. It's crazy. The Netherlands, bro. If you are in the Netherlands and you don't have a decent income, you're pretty much fucked because everything is insanely expensive here. Poland is doing way better than Germany now. What? Really? That's super confusing to me because I see so many Polish people here who come here because Poland is not doing great. You know what I mean? They come here for simple jobs that literally, like, if you come, this is what I understand from people I've met here. A lot of Polish people, they come here, they're gonna go work at like a literally a grocery store, like Albert Heijn's, the biggest one in the Netherlands. And if they do that here, they make as much as a super successful dude in Poland. You know what I mean? So they probably go here, gonna save up for a year or two, then they go back and maybe start a business. I don't know. I would do that too. Like, why not? You can't hate, like, hating immigration, bro. That's so unnuanced. Everybody would do that. Everybody would do that. Epoch up on Monday. I assume so, man. They literally said we're going to take a break this weekend. After the weekend, we're going to try again. That's pretty much what they. It's literally what they said. So they did not specify Monday. Let's be honest, but how long do you want to wait? You know what I mean? Eternal WoW is on the horizon. Like, not even on the horizon. Eternal WoW is around the corner, bro. They cannot wait anyway. They have to do it as soon as possible. I'm talking about economical growth. Poland is higher right now. Okay, okay, okay. To be honest, bro, I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what that means. Like, if I tell you buying power, right, with money and salary here is better, so good that so many people from Poland immigrate to Germany and the Netherlands, and then you say the economy is better. Like, what is that then? You know what I mean? 'Cause it sounds it's fucked. It sounds fucked. Does not mean they're gonna show up Monday, but trust me, it will not be up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe you, Legend Man. I think it's not going to be. It's for sure not going to be up like done, and you know what I mean. It's not going to be done. No way. No fucking way. I think there will be some testing on Monday. 100%. But they should just be clear about that. Like, hey guys, wait. Oh fuck, am I getting murdered here? No. I love humanoids, man. They just run away. Otherwise, I got on Turtle last night. World PvP shenanigans. It's very hard to find on Northern R. And the PvP server is there. Yeah, that's too bad. Super copium hopium for Epoch. Same. That's why I'm sitting here. I'm literally playing Turtle WoW because I hope. I'm just hoping and hoping, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, yeah, you're right. Turtle WoW's PvP is it's a PvP. It's a PvE environment. Like the big culture here is PvE. Raiding, chilling with the homies. That's literally Turtle WoW. It's more about the world, not. There's no competition. There's no arena. There's no rated. People are just here. People are just here. German and radical people with radical ideas. No way, hey man. Sadly, that's not unique to that country. I sent you a link. Not sure if you've seen that. Wondered your thoughts. Discord, I assume. I think the link you can't link in the YouTube chat. I should activate it, but I'm not sure how. If you want to send something, you can send it to these days, bro, on Discord. I'll see it. I'll accept you as a friend, and Poland is growing in terms of GDP change per year. But Germany dictates monetary policy. Germany will always be the strongest economy. Why do you think that? Like, what? Why do you think Germany is good at that? What are the Germans doing better than the Poles? Like, what? Why is you know what I mean? What is the is that culture? Is that the amount of successful businesses there? What carries that shit? That's actually super interesting. So yeah, well, to me, it's always really confusing because well, I was born in the Netherlands. Like there is almost no richer, more convenient country in the world. Maybe something in Scandinavia or something, right? So from my perspective, it's really easy to see what countries are doing worse because you see those people of those countries here. You know what I mean? So it was always it's always super confusing to me whenever you see like radical posts of Poland saying, "Oh, fuck immigration, fuck this, fuck that," and they close the border to whatever. But they themselves are immigrating to us like massively. It's like super hypocritical. Like there's so many Polish people here working here, making money, not speaking the language, just farming, But you cannot do that over there if you're from a worse or off country. It's crazy. Immigration is not the issue. Race is the issue. I think it's more. I think it's culture. I think it's culture. Culture is a problem. Not even culture. Ideas are problematic. Some ideas simply do not. How do you say that? Some ideas simply do not are not compatible with each other. Holy fuck! I might be dead here, boys. If he has some kind of root, I'm literally dead. I think. What the fuck happened here? Like all of a sudden, three mobs on me. I think some societal ideas, ideologies, whatever, just do not are why are they still following me? Holy fuck, are just not compatible. It will create friction. That's why there's so much fucking issue in Palestine and in Israel. This has nothing to do with race. These people look like each other pretty much, right? But they have different ideas about who is more holy than the other. The one is you know what I mean? Like it has nothing to do with race. Literally nothing. If bro, it's all about assimilation. If you can't assimilate, if you want to learn the language, if you want to work hard, uh, you know, it's a beautiful thing. But if you massively, if you massively allow people to immigrate by the millions, then you remove the incentive for those people to change and assimilate because they will have their own communities in that country. And that happens here in the Netherlands as well. You have entire areas where there's only Turkish shops. So everyone in that street is Turkish. All the business owners are Turkish. Everyone is talking Turkish, or Chinese, or a Moroccan, or that's what happens then. But I think if you want to do that correct way, you gotta somehow incentivize people to assimilate. That's the only issue with immigration. The rest is completely fine. People are people, man. Everyone is chill, bro. I chill with everybody. But I think it's really easy to blame race. But that's I think you're really really idiotic if you think it's about race. Have you seen two live games yesterday? I can't believe the hype for that game. Reclaimed. What are you talking about? No, not really. Israel's really literally white. Yeah, they're Europeans. You're right. The non-white Israel are not treated as the white Europeans. You're right. You're right. Israeli people are European settlers, colonists that believe that they, own the land. They have been owning the land for 2,000 years. That they are people from the Bible. Blah blah blah. Right. and the people who've been living there for like I don't know how long are getting murdered. That's facts. That's not me picking a side. But I think that's an idea. You know what I mean? These Jewish people have a certain idea that they do not share with the other people there. That's the problem. That has nothing to do with race. It's the idea that's the difference. It's not about race, bruh. That's literally the whole U.S. history. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that that is idiotic. Yes, like Native Americans got fucking murdered by Europeans because it was convenient. But that's not that's because they have different ideas. It was that's a conquest. It's a conquest. Like they were like, yeah, let's expand our land. Let's become richer. Oh, there's more there. There's more resources there. Let's just take it. But that's their choice. But I feel like they could have done that differently as well, without murdering millions of Native Americans. That evil that allowed them to kill all these Native Americans is an idea, but that's not the natural state. It's an idea. It's retarded. That's what I'm trying to say. Is the server up? Nah, it's not up. Oh, Germany had companies that built cars, heavy factories building stuff, rare metals. While Poland doesn't have that infrastructure at all. Yeah, well, that's it. Then you got to immigrate, man. Then you got to immigrate. You're becoming like Asmongold political wild streamer. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. It is what it is. That's what I'm saying, man. Eventually, you say something, and then you automatically give people the idea that you're picking a side. But I'm not really. I just do not believe that. I do not believe humanity is doomed. You know what I mean? Let's see. Thought you were farming XP, but these days with the W insight. Thanks, bro. Dude in the fucking chat here. Sent the video to you in Discord. All right, let's see what that is. Is it WoW related? Is it politics? Like what? The fuck is this? 1 second. Let me see. E Epoch. Epoch? What? 1 second, boys. What is this? What is this, bro? Is it over for Epoch? Yeah, let's watch that fucking thing. Is it over for Epoch, boys?
Oh my god,
Wait. Wait, boys. Wait, boys. Where's my fucking? Let me first turn off this fucking stupid ass music. Then we change this. I'm such a boomer, bro. It's unbelievable. Is Big Musk's video good? Okay. 1 second, boys. 1 second, boys. 1 second. I'm a bit lost here. I want to do this correctly. This is fine, I hope. Show his face. Let's show his name. Promote this guy a little bit, of course. Let's see what this guy has to say, man.
Project Epoch situation has gone insane. Where
Yep.
do we even begin? Well, yesterday it turns out I was right, and they had indeed planned a shadow launch for 5 PM UK time. A lot of you were watching my stream and saw it unfold live, but we did get a solid 20 minutes of gameplay, and as usual, the game was incredibly smooth and ran without problems. That's from an undead point of view, but from a dwarven point of view, it wasn't so great.
Yep.
What happened was a number of NPCs were missing, as well as some stairs being completely messed up.
NPCs weren't missing. The building, the new building they created for the gnome area that happened to be literally below the dwarven area was too big and clipped through the ceiling up into the dwarven world, clipping NPCs and preventing people to actually enter these buildings. It's crazy.
As you can see here in this photo, it was absolutely bonkers and
Guys, pretty much no censorship. Hey, it is what it is. That's real, man.
people couldn't start or finish
I think you can talk real without being a hater. I think you can talk real without being racist, or you know what I mean? You can also be real and chill.
quests, which was the main reason why the server came down. Now, shortly after this happened,
Bro, for real, you really stopped everything to focus on that guy. This is Project Epoch, bro.
we heard
It's
from one
better.
of the
It's better than fucking Turtle Well Hardcore, no?
mods in Discord who said the developers are working on a patch and will have to apply
Oh, he's referring to Big Musk? Okay, let's see it after this.
the patch and then the servers will come back online. Around 30 minutes later, the patch was available on the updater, which we obviously downloaded, and it looked like they were gearing up to relaunch the servers when all of a sudden one of the main developers, named Magic, left the Discord server. Literally
Oh,
seconds
shit.
after this, the servers just went straight up offline. Clearly something was going on, but
Oh,
we didn't
fuck.
receive any updates until a couple
I did.
hours later,
I did not realize that.
which said this. As some have noted, we have opened the server intermittently for testing. This was to ensure deployment was working to satisfaction and ironing out the last issues with the partitioning rework. To clear confusion and avoid unnecessary frustration, we want to state that the server will not be coming up today. Unfortunately, key members have had family and medical matters that need their attention.
I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. I think they were super embarrassed that it simply didn't work a second time. Um, they were so embarrassed that they tried to gaslight 20,000 people by saying, "Oh, this was not a launch. It was just a test, boys. And yeah, my mother is sick, so fuck you."
And our testing may be delayed in the meantime. We will issue an official announcement when we believe the server is stable. During this time, moderators had also put in the general chat that Magic had left the Discord to clear his head and is still part of the team.
Wasn't Magic like 17 years old?
A few hours later, they made another update saying this. Just a quick update on the situation. At the time of writing, as far as getting the
I was super happy with this post, bro. Like, of course, this post is negative, but this post gave me so much freedom as a streamer. I was like, yes, I can actually take a day off of this bullshit instead of spamming logging in for the entire Saturday and Sunday.
server up and running, we are at a stage where the server is in a state where it can be booted up. There will be crashes for us.
It's not that really. Oh, sorry. Same with Big Must Do. There's literally zero content creator for Epoch that is actually a true WoW player. I'm a true WoW player. It's not that real. I told you, didn't it? They will get mad and take care of their girl developer. Girl, you think it's not you think it's not a girl, Judge?
To fix, and the server stability will gradually improve as we deal with those. But at the same time, the high pressure and prolonged hours of the crunch to get this working is taking its toll. It was suggested internally to take the weekend off, and there's a general consensus that this is a good idea.
Are you sure, Dredd? Are you sure? Or are you just how can you know this? How do you know that that's the case, Dredd? Yes.
Need to clear their
Where's the pictures? Where show me the files, bro. Release the files.
minds and get some rest. This will also
Where do people link videos to for you to react? Yeah, I have not set anything up. I should make something like a Reddit or something, but just go to these days, bro, on Discord. It's literally my Discord, and send the link there, I guess.
afford dev members time to deal with.
Just listen to their voices. Where? I had never. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know their socials. Like, I've never heard them speak or whatever. The only guy I heard speak was K-Toads, like the 1 hour interview. What was really interesting.
Certain pressing IRL matters. The server will not be coming up during the weekend.
Yeah, I don't know anything else.
Takes a lot of energy, especially when it's this rocky. We hope you get some good rest too, and we are sorry for the frustrating launch experience.
Is there a better part?
This
Because
made
this
things
we know
even
this.
more sus, But yeah,
Yeah,
generally the servers won't be up again now until Monday at the earliest,
at the
which is
earliest.
fine.
Yeah,
They fully
I think
deserve
that's
their
fine.
time off,
Yeah, like
that's not
whatever.
the
They're human
issue.
beings, like
But
whatever.
actually, there was more to this than
Uh
meets
oh.
the
Uh
eye. We got
oh.
a leak of a moderator conversation
Hyping people up about that is going to be a launch. It's because they literally told us in the staff chat and then allowed us to say it to people. What is this?
saying that the developers had told them to hype up the chat and heavily hint at a launch,
Oh, that was planned. That's
which
fucked.
they did. But
Yes.
also that the server was a complete mess. They had allegedly tested servers for 20 hours and they were
Yeah, but they
fine,
didn't.
but when coming up, the servers obviously had many
Like
issues.
cr
And they
like crazy issues. Like issues you wouldn't even have. You would not even should see in an alpha release, bro. Like crazy issues you should see the first fucking day of development. It's crazy to me.
said there was heavy hints here of sabotage. Shortly after this leak, the moderator in general had been kicked from the Discord, and also all mentions
Oh,
of Magic still being part of the team had been removed. So it appears Magic is gone and is not coming back. The rumor is that Magic had somehow been involved with the mistakes, whether intentionally or unintentionally, we don't know. Whether he decided to step down or has been kicked, we also don't know. But allegedly he had been involved in sabotaging the server
how?
before launch for whatever reason,
Wh-
leading
where's the
to
evidence?
a massive mess on the server's relaunch. I have tried to reach out to Magic myself to try and
Okay,
get some information, but
nice.
he is not accepting DMs or friend requests.
Ooh, he's
Magic,
pissed.
if you're out there, mate, send me an email or a DM. We would
Yes,
love to hear from you to squash any potential sabotage.
I think this Sino guy is the guy to do it. He has a huge, relatively in the Epoch scene. I think the biggest channel. This has like 10,000 views. That's insane for Project Epoch. Like, I really hope he gets an interview, man.
Sabotaging rumors. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you think this is evidence for sabotage? So it's more of a they're building a case for the idea that's a sabotage, but it's not. It's not.
But when coming in general had been
It's
kicked
no
from the
hard
Discord,
evidence.
and also all mentions of Magic
It's
still
not
being
no hard
part
evidence.
decided to step down or has been kicked, we also don't know. But allegedly he had been involved in sabotaging the
Allegedly,
server before launch for whatever reason, leading to a massive mess on the server's relaunch. I have tried to reach out to Magic myself to try and get some information, but he is not accepting DMs or friend requests. Magic, if you're out there, mate, send me an email or a DM. We would love to hear from you to
Magic,
squash any
come
potential
back,
sabotaging
Magic.
rumors. But yeah, absolutely crazy. And some people are saying Epoch is done. I don't think Epoch is
No,
done,
it's not
but
done.
it's done till Monday at the very least. Now, I just want to take a moment and say a lot of this is speculation. The
Yes.
developers have been working basically flat out for 2 weeks on a free project. They've taken hurls of abuse from
Free. Come on, I don't like people saying this shit. This is a fucking gold mine. If they get this correct, you know what I mean. Like, come on, don't say free. That's bullshit. It's not.
thousands
It's
of
just not.
people,
It's just
and
not.
it's bound to take a toll mentally.
Yeah.
Yes, the launch has been a complete mess, but they're trying their best, and it's important to note the majority of private servers on launch have never ever had these kind of numbers or pressure.
Yeah, it's not
People
free. It's not
always
free.
compare this to Turtle WoW, but Turtle WoW launched with less than 200 people, not
Yeah,
30,000.
that's why Project Epoch could become the best. Like Turtle WoW started this shit what in 2000 and what 16, 17, and Project Epoch is already like bigger in name. Like what the fuck, you know what I mean?
So yeah,
But sadly, Project Epoch is still a meme, man.
really consider the situation before you
Free is cope. If I give you a free pizza, you can critique it. Yes, you can because I'm going to eat it, and I would, like, come on, like whatever.
abuse someone.
If it's good for them, it's not paid. Donations is always a choice to spend money. It's not a requirement to play the game. What I'm saying, my argument for not agreeing with people saying like, "Oh, it's a free game, so yeah, you shouldn't critique it or whatever," or "It's a free game. These people are just doing this for the fun of it." No, it's not because they are hoping that this project will take off and then make a lot of money like Turtle does. There's a huge monetary incentive here, but it's just not realized yet. But if this shit works, these people are rich as hell, and that's what they're working on right now. But they're failing. But that doesn't mean this is all just for the fun. You know what I mean?
Please, please, please be nice. I
John
know it's
Biss, yo,
super
thanks, man. Huge
frustrating,
for the
but their
subscription, man.
mental health is bound to be taking a huge toll right now in this situation. And try to imagine being in their shoes. How would you feel right now? The abuse is not constructive. That said,
Nope.
I will say the communication hasn't helped. I'll admit that.
I'm sorry, bro. It's all on them. It's all on the devs here. If they were honest from the start, no one would fucking abuse these people. I'm not completely naive. There will always be people that are willing to embarrass someone for not doing something right in the first at the first time. But if they were just super honest from the start, like, hey guys, we fucked up. We did not prepare. We only have two servers. Shit, man. We need 2 weeks, guys. I hope you will be still here at the new launch. Um, you can still, check us out on GitHub. You can see what we're doing. We have updates about it, but don't get your hopes up for now. I don't want you guys to be staring at your screens for 24 hours, hoping it could come online any minute. If they said that shit, something like that, zero issues. It's all on them. This whole hatred is on them.
They
It is what
should
it
just
is.
be open.
I'm on Project Epoch's side here. I love the game, the idea of the game. I've played the game for literally like 3 hours or something in total. I'm a Glazer, but let's be real. They fucked up with the communication, like really hard.
And honest about things. People absolutely love this server, and they're
Yes,
more likely to understand if you are
yes,
transparent and honest
yes,
with them. So
yes,
to the developers, if you're watching this, just know we are on your side.
yes.
We love your
I,
server,
I,
and we
I think this is what they should understand. Like, just be fucking open, man. Just say, come on, guys. Yes, we need more time. It is what it is.
will wait for as long as it takes. But
They
please
would get so much more respect, man.
just be open and honest. We support you through the good and the bad, and we really appreciate the work
This
you
is a
are
good
doing.
message.
A
This is a good
little bit of
message.
communication goes a very long way.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
as for
I
Epoch,
feel like the whole Discord thing was smoke and mirrors. It felt like a fucking circus, man.
that's it now until Monday at the earliest. I can't just keep streaming the loading screen, so if you have
Same.
any suggestions of what I should do, let me know in the comments.
all the fucking streamers are lost, bro.
Whether it's MOP, Hardcore, or another server, let me know, and maybe I'll be playing
What do I do, guys? I don't want to let the stream die. Please, what do I do with this shit?
it in my next stream. Also, just to let you guys know, if you are a
A
YouTube
development team that only lies is yes, of
member or
course.
Twitch subscriber,
Oh
we
shit!
now
Oops.
have automation for the members section of my Discord. So by linking your YouTube or Twitch, you will automatically have access to all the best gold guides, etc. in
Oh
the
shit!
members section of
That's
my
smart.
Discord channel.
I don't have.
Memberships are available
Sorry, guys. I don't bring that amount of value, bro. That's
right
crazy.
now for just $1.99 a month, and it's the main way you can support the channel. But you
Okay,
also
this
get
guy's making
access
money.
to all the members only videos, Discord guides, etc. which get regularly updated. I will
The only solution for Epoch is to wipe the server, prune stuff, and keep development secret. Yeah, I think updating is cool. Um, yeah, wipe the server. Don't really care. But I think from now on, stop with the fucking general chat. Just update us, and don't give people the idea that the server could come up at any second, when in reality people are being gaslit for like 13 hours. That's so dark, man. That's so trash. So that shit is that whole hatred is on them, bro.
will just take this moment to say a huge thank you to every single person who supports my channel, whether that's
I started over
subscribing
again
on
as well.
YouTube, following
Yeah, okay, we get it, we get it, we get it, we get it, we get it. Let's see if there's another cool video. Someone sent me something. Let me see. Let me see. What is this? Uh, hello, hello. Yes, accept. Yes, yes. What really happened? Isn't that this? Wait, didn't we just watch that? Yeah, we just watched that. Wasn't there like another video? Big Musk's video? What's it called? This? Which one? The last one, I assume. Is the sound too loud, by the way? I don't know.
Project Epoch has been an absolute roller coaster. After a chaotic 2 weeks of crashes,
Are you still plan on playing Epoch? Yeah, Epoch, for sure.
delays, Linux maxing, and polls regarding the
Okay.
re-release of this fabled Classic Plus project, disaster struck
Fabled.
yet again. Even the fabled Mr. Pinor Regent himself has returned to the internet to provide us with
Yeah, he fucked up his leveling. Like, this was super loud.
roller
What
coaster.
is
After
this?
a chaotic
I
two
can't help
weeks
that.
of crashes, delays, Linux maxing, and polls regarding the re-release of this fabled Classic Plus project, disaster struck yet again. Even the fabled Mr. Pinor Regent himself has returned to
And that shit was super loud. Dexter memes. I like Dexter memes.
the internet to provide us with his expert commentary on the situation. Despite some trolling in the Discord, fans of the Classic Plus project have been generally graceful towards this project. That is, until the backward stairs incident. I will be taking the role of the villain in this story and deliver a reality check truth
I don't think being real or having a real opinion on this is being a villain. I think it's ridiculous that whenever a project goes this wrong, you are still like, no, guys, please, please. They're just the passionate people. Like, come on, come on.
bomb for you guys. So
There's
be
nothing.
sure to keep watching until the end.
This guy's already apologizing.
But if you're just here to know about the drama, I'll save my monologue for the end of the video. Let's get into it. So, to recap, Project Epoch released to the gaming world on July 25th, and we were met with disaster, crashes, lag, and other
Crazy,
issues that
crazy.
plagued the server, causing it to come down time and time again.
Yep.
The last 2 weeks of the devs' lives have been spent hunched behind the computer
Good day, exchange student from Australia. Whoosh.
screen,
Login streamer. Yep.
programming like their lives depend on it. The Project Epoch team have been providing us updates over time, as you can see on my previous news videos, and they generally seemed all positive in nature. On August 5th,
Eh,
the lead developer, Katotes, made a post expressing how he believes the realms are ready for relaunch. They set up a poll with 3 options for the relaunch. Option 1 was to relaunch the server with a resource and gold prune for any of the high-level people exploiting the level
yep.
15 cap. Option
Yep.
2 was to just relaunch the server with no prune or anything. And option 3 was to start completely fresh, resetting everyone to level 1 and relaunching entirely. In the end, option 1 ended up winning out.
I'm still surprised. Option one won. I was so convinced that because most people simply could not play the game yet and felt like left behind, that option two would win like super hard. Or what was option two? Whatever the option to wipe the server, I thought that would be like a massive vote.
As
It's so
players
weird.
felt like pruning would be sufficient to curtail
But I think that whenever they said like if we wipe it, it's gonna take a little longer for us to play the game. I think that is what toppled everyone to choose not wiping. But I think wiping. I don't know. I don't know. What was wiping better? I don't know.
the
I don't know.
small advantage these players ended up accruing, while also reducing congestion in the starting zones. So that brings
Yeah, the prune was a big. Apparently, the prune was really hard to do or something. Prune didn't really go well. Someone in my guild had like 80 bloom taken, even though he's level 13 and had like 80 silver. Yeah, blimey, I think that was the point. I don't think they really focused on being max level. I think they were just afraid that some people had too much resources as well. So they didn't give a fuck if you were level 15. He just had way too much fucking bloom.
us to the current
But
drama.
like having 80 bloom is essentially having a lot of gold too, kinda, or I don't know, not really. I don't
The
know. I don't know.
fabled stair incident, if you will. Spontaneously on the 8th of August, with no
This is crazy.
notifications, Project Epoch servers rose from the dead once again. People packed into the world once they figured it was up. Finally, everyone thought. The lights.
Ironic,
Finally,
ironic.
everyone thought, Epoch is here, and it felt good. The servers were running buttery smooth with minimal lag. The community managed
Where the fuck does this guy live? America is a third world country, man. Like like how the fuck was that? You know,
and
it's
moderators had
crazy,
been
bro.
subtly hyping and hinting
That's,
at the return of our beloved Classic Plus server for the past week, and here it was. This was it, the moment we were all gaming towards.
No, no, no. Boss, look where? Ah!
how does that even happen, bro? I'm not a game developer, man. I don't know, man, but that shit is fucking ridiculous. No, the first fucking stairs, and literally the like. I would get it if later somewhere in the line you do Nomragon and something there is weird because they changed something new, or in the new there's like new dungeons, right? In there, I get it, but the literal first fucking stairs are complete. That's so weird to me. Like, how can you not see that? It's insane. That's insane.
Before we knew it, it was all
Yeah, it's
over. The backward
insane.
stairs of Anvilmar had defeated us yet again. The devs apparently had used these assets to implement the new Gnome starting zone, a
Yes.
last-minute rush job that would attempt to take pressure off of cold.
The developers already had so much fucking problems, and then they said, "Let's create a new zone 8 hours before launch." Like, what the fuck, man?
Bridge
It's
Valley.
crazy.
This
It's
work used
crazy.
server partitioning technology that partitions the world into smaller zones, reducing server load. However, the creation of this zone butchered the existing Anvilmar zone.
Yes.
How could
Yes.
they not have tested, people asked.
Yeah,
Gnomes cried out, unable to make the large leap. And so down came the server. Outraged,
crazy.
the community cried out for an explanation. Then, Eridan the Wise took to the update channel on
Eridan the Wise.
Discord and
Okay,
dropped
bro.
an absolute stinker on us. As some have noted, we have opened the server intermittently for testing. This was to ensure
There's no testing,
this
bro. You failed. You failed. There's no testing.
was
You
to ensure
failed.
deployment working to satisfaction. What the? This was to ensure deployment working to satisfaction and ironing last issues with the partitioning rework. To clear confusion and avoid unnecessary frustrating, we want to state that the server will not be up today. Unfortunately, key members have had family and medical matters that need their
Crazy,
attention, and our
crazy,
testing may
crazy,
be delayed in the meantime.
crazy, man.
Why
Crazy.
even say this garbage?
Yeah,
This
like this
sounds
was
like
this,
something I would make up. Like this sounds like the plan I had to get out of working this winter, where I was just gonna
yes,
say like a family member fell on
yes,
the ice and I have to
yes,
go take care of them, and
yes.
then just book a flight
That's literally my dog ate my homework shit, man.
out of this
It's crazy.
frigid hellhole of a tundra.
No, nobody believes
Like this
this.
is literally something I would come up with. Like come on,
Nobody,
guys. Just the
literally nobody.
reality is, or at least it's not reality because it hasn't been confirmed, but the conspiracy is, which has a lot of evidence for it, is that they actually thought this was a launch, and that they're saying this to save face, and I think that sounds more realistic.
So bad,
An
so bad.
absolute seething uproar
They're
ensued.
not good at lying,
Players
bro.
were fed up with the poor communication and perceived lies and excuse making from the developers of this server. One developer, Magic, even left the Discord. Gamers
Is it true that this guy is 17 years old? Like, not this guy, but Magic? That's
speculated
crazy. If he is 17, that's insane. Like, what the fuck is he doing in this community?
that he had quit the project,
It's
but it was
weird.
later confirmed that he was still focusing on the
19, same
project
shit.
and only left the Discord so he could escape toxicity and focus on his work.
Muzzy TV also said on stream that he has sources. How are all these streamers, except for me, getting all these inside shit, man? It's crazy.
After the ensuing drama, Eridan followed up his stink bomb of a post with, in my opinion, a
Mhm.
much better and more honest post. So this was Eridan's follow-up update after an explosion of seed happened. Just a quick update on the situation. At the time of writing, as far as getting the server up and running, things we are at stage... What? This guy can't write. Am I dumb? Just a quick
Yeah,
update on the situation. At the
I had such a hard time reading that as well. Like, I was like, I couldn't read that shit. I remember that. Like,
time
I
of
was like
writing,
on stream, like, what's going on? I couldn't read these lines, man.
as far as getting the server up and running, things we are at stage where
That's literally how he wrote. Yeah, Like zero punctuations. Like what the fuck is going on, bro?
Server is in a state where it
Just translate it if you're not. You know what I mean? Like what the
can be
fuck?
booted up. There will be crashes for us to fix, and the server stability will gradually improve as we deal with those. But at the same time, the high pressure, prolonged hours of crunch to get this working is taking its toll. It was suggested internally to take the weekend off, and there's a general consensus that this is a good idea. I would actually agree. Clearly, they're not capable of getting it up on time, and
Nope.
the developers keep thinking they're close, and they launch it, and it blows up in 10 minutes again. They're not close, guys. I'm sorry to tell you. So,
Sadly.
like, this is the reality. They need time off. It's been 2 weeks. So yeah, this will also afford dev members time to deal with certain pressing IRL matters. The server will not be coming up during the weekend. Dealing with launch takes a lot of energy, especially when it's this rocky. We hope you get some good rest too.
Crazy,
We're
man.
sorry for the
Crazy.
frustrating launch experience. Well,
Crazy.
exactly. I mean, the reality is it's buggered. It's not coming up, and they need to stop leading people on. Just tell us like, yeah, we don't know what we're doing. We're working on. We're trying our best.
We don't know what we're doing. They don't even have to say that. Just say it's just just say just say it's fucked up right now. Don't get your hopes up. We need some time. We'll tell you when it's ready. Don't think that it's coming up at any second because that's so annoying for everyone.
We'll get it fixed eventually, but there's no timeline. Like they need to stop this
Do we know
leading
if
people
it
on. They
crashed the
need to
last
have a
time?
scheduled 2 hour test
we,
day.
bro, we don't know anything because we don't believe anything they say. But I don't think I think they took it down because they realized it was like so fucked up, bro.
One will log
I was
on and
like,
test
it's so
for
like
you guys.
after they reacted to the stairs thing, apparently they were fixing that shit again. Like, what the? There were so many things, but this one was just very clear to us, right?
I don't know if the Epoch devs will watch this because they probably don't like me, but that's okay. But I go into this in a rant later in the video. I'm actually recording this after the rant, but they need to have like a scheduled time every day they're testing, and honestly, just turn the shit into open beta. But I'll get into it more. Keep
Yes,
watching to the
exactly.
end. So that summarizes
Otherwise,
the
it's fucked
news.
up, man.
Now, you
Otherwise, it's
may
fucked
be
up.
asking, big shit, what's your opinion? Can you explain why you've spent the past 2 weeks typing eflop into the Discord every day?
Oh, he did. Okay, this guy is actually a hater. I thought I was hard on them. This is way worse.
And here's
I don't agree with this, by the way. I think this doesn't like. I understand this guy's frustration, but it doesn't help. You know what I
the
mean?
truth, guys. This comes the part where I'm
Yeah,
planning
he's honest. Like I like that's what I mean. There will always be idiots like this guy who just want to bully people because it's funny. You know what I mean?
on pissing
I just say I just tell it like it is. Like if they fuck up, they fuck up. But I'm not going out of my way to tell them they're fucking retards. You know what I mean?
everyone off. I'll be taking the role of the villain in this story, and honestly, it's fine with me because to be honest, I kind of hate you all anyway. Perhaps I am the one who is completely off base here. Perhaps I am the one who is cringe and not based. But regardless, I am going to unload everything I am thinking in regards to this whole
Okay, let's go.
Project Epoch fiasco without the subterfuge of my typical trolling nature.
Just do it.
Feel
Don't
free to
don't don't just do
downvote
it.
the video if it
Just
makes you feel
just
better
do it.
because
Just
the words that are coming out of my
why
mouth
is he apologizing? Just fucking say it, bro.
are likely not what you are wanting to hear, but they are what I truly
Is he A-rap? I think he wants to be.
believe, and I don't really intend to say what people like or hear simply for updates and viewership. This is my goddamn channel, and if you don't like it, then you can kind
Why is he? What is he doing? Just say what you want to say. Don't. He's like doing a pivot. Like I think that's cowardice, bro. Just say it, man.
off. Thank you for your attention on this matter, and
Okay,
let us
just let's
continue.
go. Let's
I
go.
genuinely do not think that Project Epoch devs have a single clue what they are doing.
I think so too. I think. Yeah, I think there's such low level game developers, and all of a sudden they have like this huge thing in their hands, and they don't want to give it away because there is a potential gold mine here. They have no idea what they're doing. He's right
Or
about that.
when the server is going to be ready. The post hyping up the launch and the thread on Reddit talking about how the devs were allowing community managers and moderators to hype up and hint at a relaunch for the server publicly tells me that they were actually
Hiding face, what you expect? Yeah, I think he's already a coward for not showing his eyes, and it's like, you can't act like you're like this cool dude who says it like it is, but you're like hidden, bro. Like, come on now.
confident in a real hard relaunch. Not to mention the
I like You know, I've watched some of his videos, but that already is like okay. You know what I mean?
I think
PC. It's like me sitting like this, right? Like this, like yeah, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Come on, man. Show your face. Show your face.
this launch that happened on August
Yeah,
the 8th was a real
he's running.
reset
He's already
in the
running.
minds of the developers, but unfortunately, it ended up flopping and the developers backtracked to save phase. I think Eridoon Diarrhea blasted some absolute ridiculous cope onto
Yes.
the update
Yes.
relatively
This
easily.
Eridoon guy was actually a fucking retard, but I think in the heat of the moment he typed that shit out. That's the problem, man. If you want to communicate something to 20,000 people, you gotta review your fucking writing. You gotta, you know what I mean? You just cannot just so unprofessional.
Save phase, which in reality is kind of stupid. They need to just be straight
He's got an extra tablecloth when he goes to the restaurant. Yep.
up and honest with us. I also think that anyone still making excuses for them
Why is
saying
this guy cosplaying as a fucking Palestinian? What is this guy doing?
that at this point the player count is causing the problems is coping hard. There are clearly severe issues with the core and other aspects of the server that goes beyond server quality and lag. The server can barely even exist for 10 minutes with 2 to 5,000 people online. This leads me to believe that there are serious core issues to work out. The server will likely be up and down, crashing over and over
Yes,
again for at
yes,
least 1
it's
to
gonna
2
happen.
months. I
It's gonna
would
happen.
not expect anything stable.
Nope.
The devs are clearly amateur when it comes to WoW
Yes,
emulation, and
obviously,
I'm not saying this to be a hater,
obviously.
I'm just saying this as a fact. This
Yeah,
isn't a
it is what it
crime,
is.
I'm not trying to shit on them, it's literally just the reality.
Yeah,
These
that's
are
what it
not
is.
professional
No,
software engineer, game designer, WoW
no,
guys who are all
no.
professional at this.
That's
These
fine.
are
That's
some
fine.
random hobbyists that had an
Yes.
idea and started working on it with no idea at how big it would manage to
Yeah.
get and
Yeah.
how hard it would
That
be
is what
to
it is.
actually achieve their goals.
Yeah.
I can respect them for jumping on their passion project,
Yeah.
and I can respect them for the amount of work they've put in while still
Yeah.
not making excuses for their failures. So to add on to that, I'm not
All this is fine. Being bad at something is fine, but don't lead people on. You know, that's literally the only issue in this entire fiasco is the people of Project Epoch making false promise after gaslight, instead of just saying, guys, we fucked up. Yes, we should have launched it the 26th of July, but we can't do it, man. It's too much. Give us another month. Sorry. Boom. No problems.
not trying to make excuses for them. In reality, they do have the right to tell everyone to fuck off and work at it at their leisure. Although after accepting as many donations as they did, perhaps you can make a counter argument. I can appreciate them being straight up and telling us that they are taking the weekend off and to not expect the server to come
He's
up a
right.
single
He's right.
time. That's the type of honesty and straightforwardness that we need. No more leading people on because it only causes more problems. At this rate, I
Bronzebeard went. I'm not going. I'm not going to. Don't you guys see Bronzebeard as a retail minus? Am I the only Bronzebeard hater? Like when I see Bronzebeard, I don't. I feel like it's not classic, man.
think they should just declare this an open beta. Bring the online server for
Do we
2
know
hours
what
per day,
amount of
Monday to
donations? I don't
Saturday
know.
for testing. If it crashes,
I don't know.
just force reboot it without pushing any changes. Then, after 2 hour period, bring it down for 22 hours, push as many fixes and changes as they can, and then repeat, taking Sunday off completely to focus on their real lives.
I think Bronzebeard is too fun for me. Sounds weird, but classic has a certain criteria, and Bronzebeard is beyond that.
Then, once this shit is actually stable and working, schedule a
You donated to these people, bro? That's not good, man.
full relaunch. I know this would piss many off, but my assumption is that it's almost impossible
As person who played
to
Bronzebeard,
squash every
wait, I'm
single
sorry.
issue without having it run. I see this as a game of whack-a-mole. I will say, however, that I have no sympathy for the developers crying about being bullied by people or troll messages. This is the internet. Some people are going to type nonsense because it gives them a cheap laugh and a dopamine hit. Some of us enjoy the banter that happens online.
Of
World
course.
of Warcraft is not that serious, and neither is Discord.
Nope.
We don't have to act like we're working in a corporate job. If
Nope.
the devs can't handle it, then shut General down or log off Discord. No one
Nope.
cares that your feelings are hurt because some
Yeah, I think that whole post from that girl was so weird. Like, who fucking cares? I was like, what is she doing? It was not about her. She made it about her. Like, just turn the shit off, man.
said some stupid shit in general on his 2 hour timer.
She literally, She got one guy by a dude who had a 2 hour cooldown, and he literally said, I'm going to use my opportunity of my 2 hour cooldown to say the developers suck. That's all I said. And she crashed out as if he said the most racist, misogynist shit ever, bro.
That is going to happen when you lead people on, and it's
I'm sure Cass isn't a girl. If that's a dude acting like that, it's worse, bro.
pretty well known
Like if it's a girl, it's like okay, it's still ridiculous. But if it's a dude saying that shit, no, man. Come on, what are you doing, bro? Wake the fuck up.
that the WoW community, and more
Wake
specifically the
up!
private server community, is quite toxic. Now I will show the developers some of my benevolent grace and shit on all of these.
And the sick part is the cast person wanted sympathy for him or herself. Like it was all about his or her feelings. It's crazy, man.
Stupid, tribalistic, entitled, clearly disaffected young men that attempt to find their lives meaning on this retarded,
Yes,
racist,
it's
dumb
nothing.
game.
Like
If you're
these fucking retards in general mean nothing.
genuinely getting mad and worked up over not being able to play a shitty 20-year-old scuffed free emulation project, then you seriously need to log off the computer and do something better with your wretched life. It's fun and
Is this guy reading this off the screen, by the way? Like, is this doesn't really feels genuine, but I still agree though.
fair to talk shit on the project.
I was on private WoW server a few months ago. It lasted like a few weeks, and it died. Which one? People paid $50. Hey, maybe this is a rug pull too. It would be so funny if this was a fucking rug pull.
Engage in some banter, or even if you've lost faith, which I also have, as you could tell by my previous
What server was that, man? That's insane. They literally just vanished.
monologue
Crazy.
regarding the developers and my opinion on the fact that they need to just relaunch this in January or something. You guys need to
Maybe.
just move on. I have zero sympathy for anyone who took time off work or skipped out
Yeah, that's fucking stupid too.
on real life things for this. Like, why the hell would you take time off work for a video game launch?
Well, that in itself, I think is super cool. But to do that for something that's like, there's no telling what, how legitimate it is.
Especially a private server.
Like, if you're not self-employed or if you don't have that freedom or whatever, and you go to your fucking boss and you only have like 3 weeks a year you can take off, and you then say, "Hey, man, I really want to play this Epoch thing. Can I get my 3 weeks notice?" Oh man, I feel a lot of people did that shit, bro. That's
MMOs are
crazy, bro.
known to be unstable. Private servers are known to be even more unstable. So if you took time off work or something and then you're mad about it, like you're just stupid. Like stop crying about it. Just like why would you take time off? No one cares. No one feels bad for you. You're a cretin. And it even gets more
Cretin.
ridiculous than
What is with this guy's fucking apartment, man? He forgot to pay the bills?
that. I have read that some people have spent the last 2 weeks with a 2-hour alarm clock waking them up to test to see if the server comes up. Like, seriously, what the fuck is that? Is this how low we have fallen as a civilization, that this is the big thing people are looking forward to so much that they're blowing their entire lives up just to plan around it? How about you dedicate that effort to something else? Video games are great and fun for unwinding, for fun, and for fulfilling the desire for exploration and adventure that's hard to achieve from the real world these days. In some way, I apologize for the cringe psychoanalysis that I'm about to dump out, but I think that the type of behavior that is being exhibited by
Carefully about so.
people in this scenes really shows how deeply disaffected young men are. Nothing to look forward to, nothing meaningful to labor for.
This is politics now, man. He's talking about how bad we are as men. It's
No
crazy.
family, no employment, no anything, no female companionship. It's out of reach for many. I don't mean this
It's out of reach for many, sadly. You are maidenless, is what he's saying.
in a rude or red pill guru way. I'm just talking statistical realities. It seems like so many people are using this, as well as other MMOs and games in general, as a
Welcome to the real world, Big Musk. That's why fucking games are successful in the first place. People escape their fucking puny existence.
false sense of meaning in their wretched lives.
That's that.
They want to
Yes, thank
start out
you.
at the same level as everyone else and be able to earn their way to the top through sheer effort and skill. Something that doesn't exist in the
Thank you. That's literally the entire gaming world. That's
real
it,
world
man.
anymore, and
It's fucking sad. That's
maybe
why
never has.
dudes are just jacking off and playing video games because the real world is the real world is grim, bro. Like if you're not like a super handsome, tall dude who has a bunch of money, your life is going to be fucking shit. It's like the ant life, right? You have a queen, and then you have the ants around it. If you're the ant, it sucks out here.
And when
That's why
this
people are playing
reality is
video
taken
games.
away from them, they lash out. But in the
It is
same
what it
breath,
is.
the Epoch dev bag lickers that you can see on the Discord that constantly cry about toxicity and trolls are equally as pathetic. They may have more stable lives and such, causing them to have a more rational opinion on it, but they constantly try to bring in their sterilized, boring corporate goo goo gaga environment onto the internet. This is
Yep.
why people came up with the term normie, because it perfectly describes a type of clone social proving person that
This guy is all about fucking social issues right now. Holy shit.
enters a space and tries to
Who said it's up Monday? Yeah, well, the devs pretty much said we fucked up. Let's just take a break. We are going to stop trying to get this shit on the road this weekend. We're going to continue after the weekend. They might be vague again, but I assume it's Monday. Why do I assume it's Monday? They are kind of on a clock because Turtle Wow is almost coming out with their private server, and that one is, direct fucking competition with this one. They don't have time. They gotta get the shit on the road. It's probably Monday. If they don't, they're fucking retards.
constantly sterilize it. We don't want to have this cringe, boring ass world that you exist in. We want to be abrasive, we want to banter, and we want to be toxic for laughs. We already grew up
From what you said, I thought it will be Monday. I think it's going to be testing on Monday, but I'm sure they're going to try something. But maybe I'm coping. I don't really care anymore when it comes up, but I assume that if you're sitting there and you're the Project Epoch guy, and you know there's another dude who's also doing the same thing, who already has a working server, they're coming out in 5 days, man. Like they don't have time anymore. You gotta get this shit on the road, man.
our entire lives getting told by teachers not to throw snowballs, not to call the weird kid weird, or not to tell the kid whose breast stinks that his breast stinks. We do not need every single aspect of our life to have an HR department policing us. The internet is for fun, and luckily for you, if you don't want to engage with toxic asshole pricks such as myself, there's a wonderful option called block or mute. You should really try it sometime. I will continue to be a toxic, abrasive
If you like only PvE, go turtle
asshole,
PvP.
all in
Yeah,
good fun though, of
cry in the
course.
corner.
The greatest part of not feeling excitements or having
I think anniversary PvP is pretty good. No, if you want to be a Blizzard shill, I think anniversary PvP is fine, honestly.
expectations for video
But I remember they said we grew up with who? A bunch of moderators who post polls or ask what is your favorite color. Yeah, that was so weird, man. That whole fucking the polls on what race and like what the fuck, bro.
games, and especially ones created by hobbyist private server devs, is that you don't
Yeah, but I hate having to go to the city to get into a battleground. Yeah, welcome to Classic WoW, man.
get upset and you don't care if it flops. As the Buddhists say, desire is the root of suffering. People like me get to have fun making fun of the developers and typing eflox instead of getting mad and seething about the fact that I don't get to press buttons and have constant dopamine juice drip rewards popping into my deprived brain. I will play the server and have a good time with it if it comes out and likely enjoy my time. I will
Sure,
run
yeah,
around and
it's
call
fine.
people noobs in the most infantile way possible because it makes me laugh. I will
It
not
is
be
what it
playing the
is.
game or operating in a subdued, boring, human resource type way. I will continue to be a bonehead. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Okay,
If you listen
well,
to this random pouring out of my opinion, then I don't know what to say other than thanks, I guess. Make sure to subscribe.
pretty cool video, real as fuck. Kind of weird guy, but he's I share most of his opinions. A bit weak that he was reading all that shit off the screen, but it was a lot. Project Ebor drama, they hated him. Yeah, I don't think they hate him, bro. I think he, I think this Musk guy wants to be hated, but I don't think anyone really cares, to be honest. But it's good that people like this are on the internet because I was in some streams of Project Epoch, man. It was so cringe. Like every time someone had some type of criticism on the devs, the streamer was like, "Come on, guys, they're just, no, we gotta believe in them." And the entire time, that was so like everyone was getting muzzled the entire time. You can't relax in those environments, no. So I think people like this is it's way chiller. I'd rather chill with this dude than with you know. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. Good video. Good video. Good video. Guys, sadly, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I only had time. Oh shit! I only had time for like a 1.5 hour stream. I'll definitely be on tomorrow for the relaunch. Um, so yeah, maybe even today. I don't want to lead you guys on, but maybe tonight. But I don't know what to do tonight. Right? I just wanted to check up on all the updates live, watch some videos. I gotta leave the house in 30 minutes. Gotta refresh a little bit. So thank you guys for being here, guys. We were like doing this without a fucking video game with fucking 60 viewers live. Guys, fucking amazing. You guys are fucking cool. We talked some video, we talked some wow, some fucking politics, immigration issues, Israel issues. We talked about everything. Super cool, but sadly the party is over. See you guys tomorrow in the login simulator. Let's cope more, hope more, and most importantly,